Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Maurice Bishop. I'm gonna show y'all this bullet game that I played against. I don't even know how to even say that name. This name right here, Arcadit. I don't know. But this is very interesting, very tactical. I'm gonna actually explain to y'all exactly how to beat people quick and everything, and how to find the right shots. So here we go. Um, I go E4, he goes D5, I go D3. He takes knight C3, he takes. So this is kind of like the dunce gambit that you already know. So he goes knight F6, I go bishop G5, he goes knight C6, I go queen E2. Um, I've seen this before, very odd or whatever. But I understand that with bishop E6, if I castle queenside, he'll be able to march his pawns all the way down, and then eventually get this G6 pawn out, and then a bishop G7 to start a queenside attack. So I kind of had the idea of why bishop E6 is played. So I castle queenside. As you see, my rook is on the same D file as my opponent's queen. So he goes queen D7. I go knight F3. I want to develop first, and he castle queenside. Now, to be honest with you, y'all, like, this is the reason why this bishop b6. If you're gonna play queen d7, you gotta. I wouldn't do this while this rook is in the same d file as the opponent's queen, and maybe he could have did pawn a6 to stop me from going bishop b5 or something like that. Maybe that would have been awesome. But even with that, that's still kind of risky because even if he castle queenside, I may actually wind up um, sacking my bishop with bishop catches a6 with an attack going. So um, this was I didn't really like his position though. But the whole point that I'm making is you want to develop your pieces as fast as possible. Make sure your pieces have a lot of freedom, a lot of space, to move around the right squares. Whereas he don't have his rook developed, he don't have his bishop on f8 developed, and I'm all the way developed. The only thing I don't, well, the only thing I really don't have right now is this rook right here that's not on any files yet, you know. But that's about it. But overall, my position looking pretty good. After he castle queenside, I go bishop b5. Simple as that, right? He goes queen e8. Now, again, uh, look how cramped he's in. Like the queen has really no squares to go to at all. My rook is controlling that whole square, which forced him to go back to queen e8. All right. So look, y'all know the deal. What move would y'all do in this position? This should be kind of like a no-brainer, right? Y'all can pause the video if y'all need to, but I highly doubt y'all need to pause the video because y'all can see right now. I mean, if y'all saw 95, then I mean you are correct. 95. That is the move. Um, he goes bishop d7, you know. And in this position, it looks very good. It looks like he's protected. Maybe black may have some time of maybe moving pawn e6 or maybe g6, try to develop his pieces and everything. But I want y'all to look at this position. He's all cramped up right now. And we don't want to just keep exchanging pieces down to the point where the pressure is over. So, what move do you think that I did in this position? Like, what would you do in this position? And y'all can pause this video if y'all need to. All right, guys. Um, might be a tough one for some of y'all, but for all y'all attacking players out there and y'all tacticians and everything, if y'all saw this move, rook catches d7, you are correct. That is the move. Okay, so obviously, so let's analyze this. So let's look at this. So obviously, the queen can't take because this knight is on e5, right? And the rook can take back, but I really wouldn't want to. take like for instance, let's show y'all something real quick. Let me go to analysis board. Maybe this would help out so I can move pieces. All right, so let's say rook captures on d7. I still have move like um I don't know, bishop captures c6. So remind you, I'm still hitting this rook, and you know he's still cramped up. So even if he does take and everything, I still have queen captures a6, and obviously if he goes king d8, then obviously this would be checkmate. Or if he goes to king b8, it's still going to be the same way. Knight captures c6, king a8, queen captures a7, checkmate. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad, guys. All right. All right. So, and obviously not the queen, because obviously that's not a move. You can't just, I mean, you can do it, but I mean, you're just going to lose your queen. Knight captures e5. So that's not the move. So what did my opponent play? Well, he goes knight catchers on d7, you know. So now look at this, y'all. Knight catchers c6. Now, the I mean, this is exactly what I played, but the move I thought that was actually really better was bishop captures c6. And why is this move better? Well, because right now this knight can't really do anything. It can't move nowhere. You can move anywhere you want to go and everything, and I still got queen b5, which is this mate is inevitable. Because now if he does take, then I still got queen captures a6 check, king b8, knight captures c6, and you already know after this would be checkmate. All right, so bishop c6 was stronger and everything. Even though I did take with um my bad y'all. Even though I took with knight capture c6, he probably had some move like a6 and everything that he could have played. But even with that, I still got bishop captures a6, which is what I have. And let's say I don't know, let's say knight c5 or something. Let's say he goes knight c5. If he does do that, I still got bishop captures on what you call it, bishop captures on b7, and obviously he can't go here, so he's kind of forced to take. And then I still have queen b5 check, and then obviously if he comes here, then you already know that queen captures c5. He can't stop this mate at all, nowhere near. He can't stop it. I mean, he can move his king around, but I got too many pieces on his side, especially my knight's coming up here. It's going to be mate soon. So, but let's say queen b5, and let's say he goes on king c8 and everything, right? So if he does do that, we still got queen b8 check. Uh, we got um, king d7, and then we still got rook d1 check. And look at this though. And if he takes this, we still got rook captures d8. Which is awesome. And now this queen definitely ain't going nowhere, at all whatsoever. So this is like a losing position, you know. So um, knight catchers that I go bishop captures c6, and it's really nothing he can do after that. He just go f6, and I go queen a6 check, and then king b8 checkmate. Now let's look at this though. Now what are some other options that he probably could have did? So okay. So 95. Okay, so it was other options that he probably could have did. I did like this move. I thought he was gonna do this, rook d6. I really thought he was gonna do that. This was to me I thought this was a lot better, in my opinion. I thought this was a lot better. Um I mean I could still go knight capture c6, but then here, bishop a6. He may not want to come here. Or he probably could come there, and then if I go queen e5, he could still go king a8. If I go queen a5, he could go queen b8. So in a way, he's like still saved right now. You know, I still got bishop e3 coming, but you know, honestly, I kind of like bishop f4. Bishop f4 may be a move. Obviously, he can't go back here because of this move, bishop capture c7. So obviously, he can't do that. But if he decides to take rook capture d1, um, I think this would be winning. I think this would be winning for white. Obviously, the threat, like for instance, if he goes a6, I don't think he could stop. Uh, yeah, I don't think he'll be able to stop this. So, oh my bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tripping in them up right now. I'm tripping. All right, so like this move, queen a4, already threatening queen capture c6. He could do stuff like bishop d7, for instance, but we still got rook captures d7. And then if he takes back, then there's no way he's gonna stop this mate at all. Because the only way he can move is here, and then this is checkmate. So that ain't gonna work. You know, even if you go knight d7, that ain't gonna work. If you try to protect this pawn from me capturing, look at this. I still got rook d8 check. So him exchanging the rooks is also bad. It's like black is like in a horrible position because of him locking up his position like that. So yeah, guys. So just be mindful of how your opponent's pieces are positioned, because if it's cramped up like that, there's a way that you can punish him. You know, there's a way you could punish him as long as you put your pieces in the right squares. So look for the weaknesses and everything. So, and this is just, and I'm gonna say this. This is just for anybody that had questions of, how did you know that was the right move? Rook captures d7. All right, so let's look. So why did I do this? So just think about it. Like I said, his position, black's position, is all cranked up. His rook is not out. His bishop is not out. We know that this bishop is technically the only defender of this knight right now, and the only thing that's really protecting this piece is the major piece, which is the rook and the queen, and of course the knight. But we know that if this pawn wasn't here, we can actually start an attack, and of course if need be, we can somehow move the rook over and then move over here and then start a more attack to the king. So that's the stuff you gotta look at. And then of course that's the reason why I did rook captures d7, because we know that the queen is not going to take. And then if the rook take, it's not like we're dropping a piece either. We're just putting more pressure on the king's position. And then after this, man, this is pretty much a no-brainer. Knight capture c6. Or like I said the best move is actually bishop capture c6, in my opinion. That's actually the best position. Um, yeah, I mean, this is just nasty. This is just nasty. I mean, he can do this all he want. It doesn't matter. Bishop captures there, and if he doesn't bother to take, well, let's look at this. If he doesn't bother to take, I want to see something. Knight c6, king captures. If he goes knight b6, knight a6, I mean knight e5 check. He may come here. Maybe queen a6. He can come here. Knight b5. I'm already threatening knight captures c7 check. Um, Even if he tries to protect, huh? Maybe could have had some chances with it. Oh, let me see, y'all. I want to see something. maybe knight c6 may not even be a move yet. Maybe this. I think this move is more simpler. Instead of trying to sack, this is a simple move, a very simple move. It's really nothing he can do. If he goes knight b6, bishop c6, we already hitting the queen. Um, Literally, like we are hitting the queen, and whatever he goes, if he try to protect, um, we'll just come here. He can check all he wants. We'll come here, and yeah, there's really nothing that there's nothing that he can do to stop this mate at all. He can't stop this at all. So so yeah, keep it simple. You know, that's the main thing. Just keep it simple. You know, so I hope y'all really look at these patterns and everything. Like these patterns, like it will show up in your games, man. So definitely study on your tactics. You know, definitely practice looking at the position and finding attacking chances and tactics, you know, ways to open up your king. You know, that's how you're gonna beat your opponents quickly, especially when you get the concept of attacking the king side, or in this position the queen side. So all right, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all took a lot in, you know, hoping y'all learning something. If y'all have any comments or whatever, please comment below. Please like, please share the video. And also, don't forget to subscribe. You know what I mean? Don't forget to subscribe. All right, y'all. Peace.